Hi, it's Candy. Welcome to my channel, and this is going to be my Christmas journal reveal. That sounds a little formal, doesn't it? This is my Christmas journal finale. I got finished with it. I'm having so much fun doing not Christmas, but journals just in general, and I learn a lot every time I do one. I learn what not to do. So let's just go through this with you, and I'll just show you. I love doing these. So this is my Christmas journal. This is just some lace that I have tied around it. I got that little baby tied up, don't I? Okay. So these papers are some Tim Holtz papers, and they're from a couple of different paper pads. There was this glitter in one, and I just really loved it, so I used that for the front and back covers. And I have done this whole thing. I've learned how to do some binding. I am really loving this. This is some of the trims that he had. There was a whole page full of trims. So I used some of this. This was one of the full pages, and I just cut up some of that and used it where and how I wanted. So that was fun. Okay, now I am still getting used to my place where I film and trying to decide what I want to do and how I want to do and all that. So I'll be checking how you see this on and off. Okay, this is pretty full. I think in the future I'm going to start doing some that have a little less pages in them, okay? So, one of the secrets revealed. That's some parchment paper that I try to use when I have some glue on something that's fresh, so it kind of doesn't stick to another page. Okay, on this, the cover was the last thing I did. So I did all the inside pages. So the inside cover of this, I just kind of wanted to be pretty as opposed to functional. So I did this with some really nice heavy papers. And then when I went to the outside, this is really ended up being a stiff outside cover and inside cover. So I'm not sure what I think about that. I'll have to just kind of see. So that's one of the things that it's a learning curve for me. I love the way it looks. It's very stiff. Not sure if that's a positive thing or a not so positive thing. So here is one of the other pages. So I put all of the pages in first, and then I went back and did my decorating. This is a journal. I want to be able to write in it and put down some thoughts, put down some pictures, all those kinds of things. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I've just gotten the journal put together. But on the pages where there was not a lot of area or space for writing, because maybe they have a print on them, I tried to put something there where I could add some writing area to it. So if there are tags, most of the time they have that kind of space on the back of them. So that one can be written on the back, that can be written on the back. And what I had done, the reason there was this piece of wax paper in, just in case you want to know, I went back and put this little piece of ribbon on it, of twine on it, and I always glue, just barely, you'll never see, but I glue an area in here or on the back with a tiny bit of art glitter glue so that this stays real well. I did that just yesterday, and I wanted to be able to close and tie the journal, so I want to make sure it could do that without sticking to this page. So to make sure it can dry without sticking, what I had done is I just put a piece of parchment or wax paper right there and closed it like that. So I use wax paper and parchment paper a lot, okay? Over on this page, I don't think every page needs to be written on, so this is just kind of a pretty pattern. You can write on this page, you can write on this page. I want to make sure you can see. This is a tag, a pocket tag. So I have another tag in here that you can write on. What I've done here is just made like a book or a page marker you can pull out and use. And then I've hinged this tag on, so you can flip it open. You can write on this area, and then you can add pictures or other little notes, Christmas tags, all sorts of goodies that you want to use. You can use that on that page. And then it flips back on here, and then you can put that tag brought back in there if you want. And then when you turn it over, there's a page right here that you can write on also. This page is a fold out, and then it has just a little area right here where you can again put tags. You can write on the back of that. You could put pictures. You could put You could put Christmas gift cards in there. All sorts of little tuck spots where special Christmas things can go. You turn it over here. There is a pocket right down here. So write little notes, write thoughts, write your Christmas special things that have happened, special traditions, special programs, any of the kids or grandkids programs or notes. You can tuck in any of these tuck spots and keep them for the year. This is a tag that I've done with a vellum overlay. So Christmas trees stamped on this tag, then a vellum snowflake over it. Then you can write notes there, and then this is just another tag. I'm just going to point out a few things for a couple pages, and then we'll kind of probably go along pretty quickly. There's no need to let this drag on and on, but I do want to show you a few things. This is a pocket that's attached at the side and the bottom, and then you can again put things in here. There's just some fun little, I just love music notes and music paper, and so that's put up here. Then we've got again another fun little tag you can write on the back, and then another one right here. So, oops, not going to write on the back of that one, are you? That could be a bookmarker or whatever you want it to be. We'll flip over here. A page that's got some Santas and some fun things on it, and the white space that you can make notes in right there. All sorts of Christmas memories, special things you did, parties you went to, people you saw. And this is another fun little smaller page just with some Christmas things on them. Then there's a little envelope put right here, and two little tags that you can write things on. Some of these pockets I got on here are so good. I have a hard time putting the tags back in them. But it's just fun and colorful. I did use the same scheme because Tim's colors all coordinate so good. His papers all work together. So that's been fun. This says, I don't know if you can see it or not, this says, "Oh, come let us adore him." And these are angel wings. And it's kind of a monochromatic look, but I wanted to insert a couple of things that really spoke to the meaning of Christmas. I got you out of frame there, don't I? I'm going to reach around back and grab water. Otherwise, I'll be grabbing right in the front. Again, trying to figure out my setup. I'll get it done. I'll get it done. Okay, and then here is a little music note. This is a belly band. So here's your page. This is a belly band that you can put things behind, and it will hold, it will act as a place where you can tuck other things. There's another tag you can write on, but then it's one where, again, I can put pictures, I can put programs from the boys' things. It'll hold all sorts of stuff. So the belly bands are a fun idea. That's on a little sheet. This is, we're getting to, right here is, nope, not yet. but we're coming to the middle of the journal. So this is another pocket page. I love the pocket pages. This is another, another pointing to the real meaning of Christmas. So this is a doily, half doily, that's got the word Christ stamped on it. And then in that pocket, again, you can tuck all sorts of things. On the back of this, you can write notes. You could put notes from your Christmas program at church. You could put notes from sermons. I mean, you could just use this all sorts of different ways. This will hold a lot of things. I keep saying you could, I can. So this has some, don't tell me, some gauze that's been tea dyed. It's got a couple tags right here. It's got one of the Tim Holtz bubble pins. That is not the correct wording for it, but it's got all sorts of fun things on it. So flip that over. And then here is a sack that's been decorated. And also, again, more tags, more places you can write. You could make notes of some kind even on the paper sack. So I try to put a lot of things. Even it's got a lot of bright, pretty papers on it, but it's got a lot of places that you can write also. So here's another fun little sheet of paper, but we got a place you can tuck other things also. So I am really pleased with the way it turns out. It's bright and shiny and fun and has all sorts of neat things in it, but it also has so many places that can write notes. And you know, I really don't sit down with the journal and do a lot of just in-depth writing. I'm more about short notes and a great big note that's got scribbles around it or something. I don't do a lot of in-depth writing, or I do something that refers back to something else. So this has been glued on the outside and underneath. So instead of a pocket, which would limit the size of something you could put in there, then this just kind of lets you scoot it in there however you want. This has more of the gauze in here, but I've got it tucked behind. There we go. Have it tucked behind, okay? And this was on one of the papers I used, and it had it in a couple of different colors, so I just thought that was fun too. And this actually imitates that, but it had more on top of it. Okay, now we are getting to this. Here's your center pocket. So we put this, I'll let you see this. This has a double pocket in it too. So this was out of a Southern Living Christmas decorating book, actually, that I got at the library. No, not the library. I got at our local thrift store for a nickel. They're way overstocked on books, so you can get them for a nickel. So this was just folded, and then it has a pocket here, it has a pocket here. So this is how our pocket goes. Right on that if you'd like. Put this back here. Tuck other things in it if you'd like. Inside, there are your double pockets there that you can do so many things with. Take these out, you can write back here. Totally. But also in here are the tags that I just love that Santa Claus. I love him. The tags you can write on the back of if you would like, and tuck them in here along with anything else you want to tuck in here. Here's a vellum envelope. I just decorated a bit. You could put all sorts of things down in there also. And you're ready to go. So let's just finish this up, and I'm going to do a little bit of a flip and a little bit of show and tell. How's that? So this was a fun page to do. This is a little envelope type of thing, and when I decorated it like a present. So there's your envelope glued onto this, and you could tuck a lot more in it than I have, but this was another one in the ephemera. I got lots of ephemera. I think I told you that. I just backed that. You literally could write on that. If you wanted to get real cute, you could write on the back of that with a white pencil, but it tucks in here. And then it has that little tab on it. I'm not good with my left hand. And I will tell you, this is kind of how it is. there were days this was really easy to work on, and there were days it was a struggle. And what I have learned is if it's too much work, don't do it. If it gets to the point where things aren't coming to me, or if, yeah, mainly that, if I'm just not getting it, then get up and walk away from it. So, and then there are days I come out here and it just boom, boom, boom. So I'm trying to listen more to that feeling or that voice or whatever. It's, you know, it's not me that has the good ideas anyway. It's God that puts them in there. So if they're not there, I just need to get up and go do something else. This is a 3-tiered envelope. I told you I was just going to show and tell. But little pocket, little pocket, little pocket right there. So I tried to incorporate lots of different ideas. Another page folded to be a pocket. This also was from the Southern Living book, just with a lot of different folds, and then it's got tags in it. You can write on the back, write your notes there, tuck other things. Okay. Here is another one of those pockets that's put on this side and on this side, so it's an open pocket. Those are really more useful, I think. Oh, this pocket, let me show you this one. This one was fun. It's not a pocket, actually. It's put on with a fold. So this, I just decorated. This fold opens, so you have all of this writing area, okay? Then you turn it over like this. I mean, this was one of those things that fell together and I loved it. I do love red, okay? Then when you turn it back over, we've got this little envelope that has just been decorated up a little bit, and I've just attached it with a paper clip. So that's what's done on this page. This one right here, these are just 2 die cuts. I put them on almost like a tab, put some ribbon on it, and then this is the back side of it. And this little envelope pocket, it's really a pocket, has another little tab in it, another little tag in it that you could write on the back there. Okay? By the time I wiggle this around. Okay, another little pocket right here. Out of the magazine, put on. It's got tags in it you can write on. This is another belly band. It's just a big one. I've got some things tucked behind that you can write on. Here's another little pocket here with tags. Flip that over. North Pole. I just thought that was so cute. The North Pole Gazette. Here's another one of those little envelopes, but it was put at the bottom. Tags in it. You can write on the whole back area of it. You can write on the tags. There's lots of documenting area. This is, I thought this was so fun. This plaid, again, another little pocket area that's been decorated, but I put a tag in here that's the same print as this. I thought that was kind of fun. And then to break it up, I put a craft tag in there also. So, this little golden angel, again from the book that I had, and just folded it as a pocket, put it here, and then that also has lots of little fun tags in it. So the back of it, however, you can write on totally and document things there. This just has a couple of fun little pieces paper clipped on it, and the back also, and the inside back is a larger pocket, been decorated, has tags in it. The little tag has a piece of this little faux glitter ribbon, and we'll flip it over. I did not decorate the back. I thought we were plenty decorated. We were plenty little chunky type of journal, and I thought by the time we got to the back, maybe we were ready for for something that was nice and calm and all good. So that is my December journal, and it was so much fun to do, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the flip through of it, and I hope maybe it gave you some ideas. And I will tell you, I am learning like crazy with each one of these I do. They're giving me lots of ideas for other things, ways to incorporate ideas into other areas and aspects of other things I do. And thank you so much for watching. You know how very much I appreciate you. Subscribe if you haven't. You're always welcome to leave comments, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.